This is my testimony about how a warlock cursed my mind in 2024 and God restored it. In 2024, I was attending a free university. I was stacking money. I had a job. Was working 36 to 40 hours a week on top of getting other ways of provision. I was on the verge of getting a car, getting my license, all these other things. And I had an apartment. And the next step was to get a solo apartment because at the time I shared that apartment with roommates. In the middle of that, I was getting closer to God and seeking Him more because it just felt as if the hours that I was working at my job were very tedious, and it was a lot that I was going through emotionally, physically, and spiritually as well. I remember a few months prior to me moving into my then apartment, I met this young man. And it just happened to be around the same time frame I prayed to the Lord and asked Him to send me a husband. Throughout the entirety of the relationship, solely in the beginning, it was like heaven. It felt very love bombed. Things were present, but there was also things that were present that I dismissed. And then we ended up going into sin, fornication, and we were both believers. And listen, that man was not leading me closer to God, he was leading me to hell. So I remember I would have these dreams of this person cheating on me because I would ask the Lord, like, what's going on? And He would show me time and time again. And I would ignore the dreams. And I would even ask and say, hey, this is that and third. Is this going on? And they would say no. I ended up seeing throughout the relationship, Holy Spirit, that person began to envy me and become jealous about what I had. Provision wise and where I was going. So after things became a bit hostile, I remember this person that was a warlock at the time, unknowingly, ended up making a song full of curses against me and my life, including my mind. It says in the word life and death are in the power of the tongue. So I would be very mindful of the things that you say over people and even think. After I finally was obedient to God and let go of that person and broke up with them, I remember a few months rolled by and I was placed in a behavioral health facility involuntarily. It's like all of a sudden back then I wasn't able to think right, talk right, do a whole bunch of things. It's like some kind of curse, some spell or such was placed on me. Yes, I walk in love with this person, but I know that life and death are in the power of the tongue. And I tell you this for those that are on the verge of entering a new relationship and you're at the peak of something new. It's like a different season for you. Be very mindful of who you give your heart to, which it should be God, but who you are dating. Because some of these people that you believe that may be your future husband, your future wife, some of them are distractions sent from Satan himself to deter you from what God has for you.